The rapture of the true believers, we are told, will happen anytime from now. And it will be sudden, dramatic, unannounced, and unexpected. On the second coming of Christ. Do you know that the New Testament alone contains approximately 318 scripture references to Christ's second coming to the earth? 318. Only New Testament. 318 scripture references to Christ's second return to the earth. And approximately 1 out of every 8 verses. 1 out of every 8 verses, not chapters. 1 out of every 8 verses of New Testament scripture talk about the second coming of Christ. If that was not enough, all nine of the New Testament authors. Now somebody is learning something today. That there are 9 authors of the New Testament. All 9 of them mention the second coming of Christ. No one of them made a mistake. No one of them minored on it. They all majored on it. They mentioned it. And Christ's second coming is the only Bible doctrine mentioned nearly as much as the doctrine of salvation. Let that data hit you. If you knew it, what are you doing about it? Then how can a church that calls itself the Church of Jesus Christ neglect such a topic? If you go to Sunday, go commit a census of the churches. What are they preaching? Are they mentioning Christ's return? Are they talking about it? Or are they just talking in passing? Is that a major theme? Is the second most important theme, second only to the doctrine of salvation. So the next event in church history is the rapture of the church. The rapture of the true believers, we are told, will happen anytime from now. And it will be sudden, dramatic, unannounced, and unexpected. The rapture of the true believers, we are told in the 319 scripture verses in the New Testament, 1 out of every 8 verse of the New Testament, we are told will happen anytime from now. That's why when I leave you, I say, see you next Sunday if the Lord does not return. Because that event is the next event. I don't care what you're planning. Look here, your program is not going to stop this. It's not going to change this. Whatever you're doing is not going to change this. Just so you know. And if you think you can change it, that's the greatest deception. You need deliverance.